Welcome back, everybody, and good morning on this snowy Halloween. Winter is going to be here before we know it, and with that, we need to be giving some more thought to the homeless community. And here to talk about some ways that we can be helpful in that community, we have Joe Stevens and Tamara Poole here with JAPA, and you have a big event coming up this weekend that we want to talk about. But we also let's remind everybody what JAPA is as an organization and what you guys do.
Sure, JAPA helps homeless people survive, find housing, and rebuild their lives. And our mission is to create communities of unconditional love, support, and hope for the homeless as we will work together to prevent and ultimately end homelessness.
And Joe, this was kind of your baby. You created this organization from its beginnings. What, 12 years ago?
Yeah, my wife and my 7-year-old son at the time and myself are the co-founders.
Exactly. Why did you feel like this organization needed to be created, and how have we seen that grow and excel over the past 12 years?
Sure. Well, you know, at the time we really didn't want to start an organization, and that was actually our commitment. We just wanted to go out as a family and help people, but we found there were so many unmet needs. And we tried to find other organizations that were filling those needs, and we couldn't find any. And we tried to come under another organization to sort of fulfill those needs, but it just turned out that no one else had the same mission. And so we were called to do this, and we just started reaching out to friends and family, and then one thing led to another, and now we had over 2,000 volunteers contribute like 34,000 hours last year.
And what are some of the things you focus on? Because when you think of homelessness as an overall issue, it can be somewhat overwhelming. So what are some of the main key points that you try to go after and succeed at?
Well, first of all, I think it's important that people know that we help people, we work with all the other service providers in town, and we help homeless people access existing resources, and then we utilize private donations to create programs that fill gaps and meet unmet needs in the community. Mm-hmm. So some of those unmet needs are like winter survival. If you have no prospect for getting into housing in the winter, we want to keep you warm and help you survive till next year so that you have another chance to do so. Right. Other unmet needs, we have a number of winter survival programs like Boots, Winter Shelter, and that's something that people will have a chance to participate at this event that you mentioned on Saturday. And then we help people with housing. And so we've gotten over 400 people now into housing, and just over 80% of them are still in housing. And so affordable housing is a real issue, and we're building cottage homes and trying to really solve the problem.
Absolutely.
Speak to that a little bit about the micro village.
Sure. So we have two forms of housing that we've created that do fill gaps that we need in our community. One is what's called a tiny home village. And that's a place that a safe place for people to go. It's a gated community where people can come right out from under a bridge or in a tent, and they're no longer homeless. They get the help they need. They get the support to get a job and some income, and then they can move on into permanent housing. And the real issue with permanent housing is how expensive it's become. Rental markets are vacancies that are all-time low. More people are renting than ever in history, and so rents are just going up, up, up. And you see this on the coast. You see it here in Des Moines. The average rental rate is around $800 now, but we have some people on disability just making $771 a month. And so how do you afford that? So we're building cottage homes. And those cottage homes are small homes. They're architecturally designed. They're beautiful, fully furnished, and they start at $250 a month and go up from there.
So really finding a solution to helping out the homeless in our area.
Solutions.
Absolutely. But as you mentioned, it helps with donations, our community coming together to make sure that we can continue to go forward with JAPA.
We can't do any of this without our donors. It's all private donations and it's volunteers, and so everything we do is the result of our generous donors and supporters.
Absolutely. And we're calling upon the community to come together this Saturday to learn more what JAPA is all about and see how we can truly make a difference.
Yes, we are. We have the Down and Out Homeless Fundraiser coming up this weekend, and we're so grateful to have Lou and Jackie emceeing this event. It's going to be wonderful. It's a plated dinner. We have an auction of our Fund a Need items that'll be silent bidding, that's mobile, online, and in-house. And then we also have live art that's going to be auctioned off, an orthodontics package. And Joe, would you like to talk about the special item that we have?
The incentive to come?
Yes, the
So
incentive.
we just had a donor buy 2 tickets to the Elton John concert, which is sold out next June 11th at Wells Fargo Arena. They're on the floor, they're close to the stage, wow. And they're selling for $500 to $1,000 right now through the ticket agencies online. And so we'll be giving away 2 of those tickets at the fundraiser, at the end of the fundraiser. So that's an incentive to come. You buy a $150 ticket, 80% of it is a tax write-off. And you have a chance to win the Elton John tickets, plus you can come out and get to know more about the homeless situation in Des Moines, what we're doing to solve it, and how you can help.
And
Wonderful.
those you have to be at the event to
win the tickets.
kinda
You've got to be at the
eligible for.
event.
But you were talking about if you aren't able to make the event, that you are still able to help out by being part of the mobile bidding and so forth.
Right, which is important because we do have a few tickets left, so people can still purchase tickets, maybe a few tables, but if you can't make it to the event or you can't get a ticket, we do have the mobile bidding online, and you can access that through our website at joppa.org and go to the events page, click on bidding or click on tickets, and it'll lead you to our bidding page where you just sign in and you can register to bid right there. The bidding is open. You may begin bidding on our fund to need items, which include things like tents and tarps and groceries and cleaning supplies, and then our heating systems as well. It's all there, boots, things that our homeless friends and clients need to survive the winter.
Let's talk about that. How much would it take to make sure someone has a good pair of boots?
Sure,
this
we
winter?
spend about an average of $90 to buy boots that are generally around $140, $150 that are on sale. These are like good hiking, hunting type boots that are going to last. And when you're homeless, your feet are your number one asset. That's how you get to food. That's how you get to work. And if you get trench food or something, you could literally end up in a situation where you could die. And so boots are very important. A lot of homeless people walk 20 miles a day. Normal boots will break down very quickly. So we get very high quality boots. Heater systems are $125. We take out fuel. Costs about $60 a month to keep one person warm. And when we talk about bidding online, it's a little bit of a misnomer because you don't have to like bid up to the highest bidder. What it is a way on your phone that you can actually purchase these items for the homeless, and then we will take them out and deliver them and set them up, make sure that they're working every week on like the heater, make sure the tent's still viable, and that they're able to retain the heat. And so we do all that for people, and they just fund the items.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. And knowing that by giving $90, you can make sure someone has high quality boots on their feet, to, as you said, to make them survive until the next season. Okay, so we know it's coming up this Saturday. When and where are we going for this?
Okay, it is this Saturday, November 2nd. Hors d'oeuvres and cash bar are 5:30 to 6:30. The dinner and the program begin at 6:30, and it is at the Ron Pearson Center on Westtown Parkway in West Des Moines.
Very nice.
Still
okay.
a few tickets left.
A few tickets left.
Yes.
Table, if you're interested, you got to talk to the experts here sitting with us, and I bet they can make something happen because we want to raise as much awareness and funds as we possibly can to help support and really make our homeless survive and go on to bigger and better things here in our community.
Absolutely.
And that's what Joppa is all about. Learn more, joppa.org. Thank you both for joining us today and the great work you're doing on a regular basis. Lou and I are very proud to be the MCs of this amazing event once again this year. You're